Lips.
I know, right? I mean, I have to say, Karen Dupiche, our wonderful, one of our wonderful artists, when the earthquake was happening, she put her coat on and she was like, Jesus is coming.
I'm out.
I'm out. Leaving. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got the earthquake. She ran down the hallway.
They're brave small. But who's the dumbest one of all? True, none of them are in Mensa, but who's the most densa? Perhaps it's Sunny who mastered the art of making idiots look smart. Now, you could ask a mirror who's the dumbest one of all, but there's no way that glass does.
I know, right? I mean, I have to say, Karen Dupiche, our wonderful, wonderful makeup artist, when the earthquake was happening, she put her coat on and she was like, Jesus is coming. I'm out. I'm out. I'm leaving. We've got a solar eclipse. We've got the earthquake. She ran down the hallway. The rapture is here. The rapture's here. And then also I learned that the cicadas are coming. Cicadas.
Although I love
for the first time in like 100 years.
No.
For the first time in many, many years.
No, every 17 years this happens.
Well, that's not what, but maybe, maybe you know better. All those things together would maybe lead one to believe that, either climate change exists or some returning.
Earthquakes are not at the mercy of climate change. It's underground. It
happens, and the eclipse, they've known about the eclipse coming because eclipses happen, and they actually can say when these things are going.
That's not what I read. The true sign of the apocalypse is someone that dumb has a law degree. Worse, if your name has the word sun in it, there's no excuse for not knowing how an eclipse works. But it's no surprise that Joy is the one who understands science. She's been on the science diet for years. They're turning on me. So that makes Sunny Hostin, who thinks climate change caused the eclipse, the dumbest of them all. Because everyone knows the moon caused the eclipse, controlled by the view's gravitational pull. Kat, did you ever see such a group? It's amazing how Joy and Whoopi became the smart ones.
Oh, so you know what? Whoopi, she thought like either the Nazis thought the Jews were a race or were in a race. I'm not sure what she thought. And I thought, this new one was Sunny, pretty dumb. And then Joey Behar in her own echo chamber. Dumbest people who still watch the show.
Yes.
The whole audience clapped by the
studio audience.
Whoopi, though.
She's funny, right? No. Oh, okay. I was trying to find some kind of redeeming thing to say about The View. You could see right through.
Well, at least Joy and Whoopi were fact-checking this time around. That was surprising, a pleasant.
Yeah, it was. We won't. Hostin session with race gets thrown back in her face. Today's video comes to us from Austin. Sounds like a town. We're in Sunny Hostin. It was on PBS's Finding Your Roots, a show dedicated to researching celebrity ancestry. For context, Sunny is a staunch supporter of reparations and has made a fortune spewing sense about white privilege and racial justice. Well, turns out she's not impressed as she claims she is. She's actually the descendant of slave owners from Here's How She Took the News. Roll it.
Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, half been. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from slaveholders.
Yeah. So how are you feeling, my friend?
I think it's actually pretty interesting that my husband and I have shared roots.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that. And I think it's great for our children to know this information. I guess it's a fact of life that this is how some people made their living, on the backs of others.
Fact of life. Interesting change of tune. For more, we go to our chief, Sunny Hostin, for a reaction. Is this karma or what?
Well, first, I just want to go on the record to let everybody that I am very much against slavery. Very brave to sit on this panel. Karma, definitely. I mean, it's one thing. It's so awkward on, new episodes of The View when she tries to pull the race card.
Yeah.
And then she's like, America is racist. And then they're like, yeah, it might be racist, but they're not like Sloan or racist. like somebody that we.
That's so true. Oh, I'm going to milk this till the end of time. Yeah. All right, anytime she says something stupid, I'm going to go, slave owner! Kat, I just watched that. That's the second time I've watched that. She was tipped off beforehand, right? Because she had to tell her before, so she had time to regroup. They wouldn't just...
Really?
You think? No?
I don't know. I feel
shaming descendants of this. Will she continue to do that when she is now one of them, Dana? And it is funny. She's so wrapped up in identity, and she had no idea she was.
For me, the most shocking thing about the conversation was how truly boring it was. They're like, well, the cicadas, cicadas. Okay, but it was like every 100 years. No, it's every 17 years. Do you know how many Emmys this show has? 31.
31 Emmys?
This show has 31. I mean, I'd hate to see the conversations that make headlines. What?
And have a single
Not a
Emmy.
single
You don't
one.
Have what does that tell you about the Emmys, Kat? Yes, Mr. Boo. Give that man a free
something.
Water. Charlie,
like, what is the show prep? They just go, go! Is that the pre-show? Like, what was that? I didn't realize I started talking that all happened on the air. Yeah. I thought it was just like a behind-the-scenes disaster.
A blooper.
Yeah, that was crazy. And we can disagree, Greg. You say deniable. It'd be so close.
Have you ever been on The View?
I have many. I think when was Barbara
Walter?
Was she still on it back then?
Yeah, she was on it even after she died.
Oh my! I remember I was on The View, and I don't know what man whore I was playing at the time. Maybe he was promoting. And I remember I took off her shoe just as a joke, to kind of do something. And I just like, ooh, that was a mistake.
Oh my God.
Hey, it was Skippery Toe had its own, Anyway, God rest her soul.
Yes.
I don't know who's dumber, to be honest.
Yeah.
She could have maybe done better. Okay, here's the thing. One thing, and I've even actually not give her any is she said, well, I guess that's just what they did back then.
Yeah.
She should have followed that up with saying something along the lines of, and I understand departure from the way I've talked about this before. That was to me, the one thing that was missing.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's okay, now that you have this information, have you had any personal growth? Do you think about things differently? You have to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
When you're presented with new information, it's okay to change your mind. It's good to change your mind, but you should acknowledge that.
Exactly, because if she is shaming descendants of this, will she continue to do that? She is now one of them, Dana. And it is funny. She's so wrapped up in identity, had no idea who she was.
Well, now we understand why she always Whoopi get the coffee.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
But you think about things that she said and how offensive they are.
Yeah.
Well, karma.
Yeah, it is karma. And that's coming from she's descended from the Keebler elves.
Yeah.
In her defense, everyone has ancestors that did unspeakably horrible things. It's just that not everyone's ancestors have records tied to their DNA about it. But I'm more worried for Sunny Hostin's progeny in the future. Do a DNA test and find out that they were related to a cast member of The View. And they're like, oh, it all makes so much sense now why I'm so stupid and fat.
All right. Amazing. Oh. That's not what I read. The true apocalypse is someone that dumb has a law degree. Worse, if your name has the word sun in it, there's no not knowing how an eclipse works. But it's no surprise that Joy is the one who understands. She's been on the science diet for years. They're turning on me. So that makes Sunny Hostin, who thinks climate change caused the solar eclipse, the dumbest of them all. Because everyone knows the moon caused the eclipse, which is controlled by the View's gravitational. All right, Kat, did you ever see such a group? It's amazing how Joy and Whoopi became the smart.
Good. Let them all. You know, I'd like to see on the View.
What
would be like Roseanne and like Candace right out of the gate?
Oh my! Roseanne, you know what?
with a 9mm. Just
Roseanne is the most inspired choice.
Yes,
because she. Oh my God, that would
be a mother.
Yeah, she would eat them alive, or they would eat her. That is true, though. You know, Kat, think about that choice. Like, would any sane person want that job at the View? Let's say you weren't working here, and they approached you, and they said, we need, like, and you're not a Trumper, but let's say they wanted, like, an opposing perspective.
Well, just any kind of perspective, right? Because the concern, I mean, it's there's no argument anymore on you, right? I don't know why you'd want. I don't know why you'd want it.
Yeah, they'd have to pay you a lot of money.
But I was gonna say everybody.
Okay, so it's not even that. In the View, you don't need to find Trumpers. You need to fire your race baiters.
Yeah.
You need to fire the two racist people. You had a McCain on there. You've had people on there before, and you ran them off. The racist ones who want to stick to this, Whoopi and Sunny, and was it Bette Midler? What's her name? Yeah, broke-ass Bette Midler. Find them and bring people in. Maybe you could get McCain to come back. She was a Republican, but every show and every break, she was nearly in tears because she was being attacked. So the problem is that you have to go after the racist people. And be the CEO. I'm not going to allow a woman on my show or man that will go after white America and talk about them like dogs. That doesn't represent our ideals or values for anyone. And get rid of those people. We'll clear up real quick. So do you have to actually look in the mirror and clean up your own backyard and get racist people out? Because that's who you allowed in. You allowed black racists on TV who could just go all day and say anything about white people. And I guess lo and behold, they forgot that there's a lot of people